found something. Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Heralds.
Trail ends at the airport, but turns out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn. And get this, hosting his retirement party today.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a message. She needs my help.
Could have fooled me.
You don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset and political firebrand. She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess. Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
No, you won't.
Me tengo que reunir con ella y cerciorarme de su lealtad.
Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little game. Don't be long.
Porque la vez pasada, en la última cinemática, dijeron que ella era mi debilidad.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next Constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Grey. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be.
No sé.
Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
No sé, no confío mucho en su lealtad, ¿eh? El poder corrompe, siempre corrompe. Zona descubierta, aparcamiento. No elimines a Diana, elimina a Tamara Vidal. Lugar privado, ok. Ya vamos empezando con eso. Ay, no mames. Pero se supone que traigo invitación, ¿no? Ahora que lo veo. Simplemente deberían dejarme pasar. Ah, bueno, pero la fiesta está acá abajo. Bien. Zona descubierta, pista de baile. Ah, aquí está la invitación. El otro está ahí, muy bien. Hay que encontrar algo que me dé historia, es lo importante. Esa conversación no me aportó nada. Ocultar objeto. Nah. ¿Cómo que cerrar? Ay, no mames.
Burnwood's flying solo. I want all eyes on her. Let's see what she does. And Luther, redeploy the birds and key in on the party area. We're spread too thin. Too many blind spots. Anyone as much as sneeze in the wrong direction, I want to know about it.
They're all done. And I see your tour guide is none other than Gabriel.
Tan cerca y tan lejos.
Winemaker. Well, this is a rare privilege. You and Don Yates must be very close.
Yes, about 400 meters, I should say.
Pardon me?
Never mind. I'll just wait here for my companion. Carry on.
See that guy over there? That's Don Yates fixer from New York. That is Corvo.
Bueno, tampoco hay nada aquí.
Busted heads for this. That man's a beast. I know the stories.
Uy, mira, algo de historia. Aquí.
Got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, have a drink on my behalf.
I don't drink. Makes me sentimental.
Bien, ya tenemos historia.
Private tour of the estate. Diana,
Una visita guiada por la hacienda.
fixer, Corvo
Diana Vidal y su...
Black is a threat.
Diana Vidal y su solucionador de problemas, Corvo Black. Black supone una amenaza, pero también oportunidad. Las maquinaciones de Yates son intrascendentes. Sumarse a la visita dará acceso a Vidal, sin curiosos de por medio. ¿Ok? Disfrázate de Corvo Black.
Mr. Yates. Yeah, you mind telling me what
Hay que seguirlo hasta ver en qué momento se... Vamos, quédate solo, quédate solo.
on the tour after? So you're not
Perfecto, perfecto, va a subir.
one where I don't stand a 50-50 chance of getting caught. I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight.
Nadie más me va a reconocer aquí.
Who exactly, Bray?
It's a nice gesture, but a bit hubristic, wouldn't you
Yeah,
say?
all right.
He's not even been appointed.
But if I'm going to be one of these heralds of yours, you need to start letting me in on a few things.
¿Qué es esto?
So who's this for?
Activar, ok. Eso lo puede mojar y lo distrae, ¿no? Distracción activada. Oh, ok. Lo aíslo con los grifos. No, trepar no. Ah, sí.
Yates. Yeah, I got your message. You mind telling me what?
No.
Okay. Yeah, must have been an accident. In fact, a couple of spots come to mind. On the tour after.
Ok, ahora sí. Ahí viene. Bien. Perfecto. Y lo guardamos aquí en el pastito. Que nadie me vea. Perfecto. Habla con recepción. Fácil. Ahí está Diana. Para sonar más estéril. Digo, estético. En teoría no me pueden reconocer. Sí, no. Eran los de allá arriba nada más.
Hello there, and welcome to the Yates Winery.
Corvo Black. I'm on the tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome. Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way.
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
Únete a los invitados.
Read her file, of course. Parents were political. Side with them.
Dime que si bajo por aquí. Sí. Un camino más largo, pero sí. Tal vez hasta había un camino más corto, pero tonto yo. Me siento como un artista frustrado.
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive as that may be.
That was a bit rude. Don't hold your breath.
Infíltrate en los campos de viñas. Listo. Muy directo este pedo, ¿no? Uy. Está muy cerca ese güey. Yo digo que mejor voy por el que está acá atrás. Cabrón. Ah, cabrón. Ah. Shh. Ay, no me digas que es mujer. No me voy a poder vestir de una mujer, ¿verdad? La madre. Qué tontería, güey. Ese uniforme nos puede quedar hombre y mujer. Qué tontería. No, pero esa distracción es para ella. Bueno, ahí está. ¿Otra mujer? ¡Ah! Chingada madre. Cuerpo encontrado. Güey, solo los noqueé. No puedo simplemente escuchar su conversación, ¿verdad? Ah, sí. Bien, ahora sí. Perforar. Necesitas destornillador. Muy bien, señor de los contratiempos. Hoy este me va a reconocer. Ahí está. Espero. Ok. ¿Qué es? Tranchete. ¿Y cómo corto, güey? ¿Se acerco o qué pedo? Grifo. Aquí puedo guardar, ¿no? Sí. Oh, ya vi. Llave de los trabajadores de la bodega. Ya. Así ya no me preocupo porque encuentran. Entrar, no. ¿Qué es eso de vendimia, güey? No entiendo. Ah, aquí están. Aquí están las uvas. Vendimiar. Una y otra. Dos. Y este güey no me ve. 3. Ahí está. Llévale las uvas al maestro bodeguero.
Mr. Vargas, I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Yes, good. Bring him here. Now, let's see. Lovely inky black color. Good size. Large and firm. Seeds brown. Excellent. And finally, taste. Sweet, flavorful, robust.
Excelente color, excelente sabor,
Marvelous.
excelente tamaño, excelente textura.
Harvest. Inform the workers, will you, Ramon? I have a third to contact.
Will do.
Vuelve el disfraz de... Bien. Aparte de todo, tengo que andar haciendo favores. Me lleva a la verga.
Ah, my fellow wine lovers. Hello. Welcome to Viñeda Yates. I do apologize for the delay. The Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, Chief Winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful. Follow me. These are busy times. In fact,
Sigue al maestro bodeguero.
this year's crop, great expectations. So, how do you like Argentina?
Like everywhere else. Full of Americans.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which
Bueno,
means
un
that
tourcito.
throughout the season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please.
Esto es un nivel de lore tan innecesario.
You a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to our vineyard before?
Only on business.
Descubre Mendoza.
Next tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the mass into a fine juice using our grape presser before the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on, do any of you have questions?
How about you, Mr. Black? You look like you have something on your mind.
Sigue al maestro bodeguero. Preguntar.
Question. It's perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
Vamos a preguntar, a ver.
Can you tell me about this device? Grape presser, was it?
That is correct, senor. After primary fermentation, the mass is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. I should add that grape stomping, the iconic practice of crushing grapes with your bare feet, is historically rare and mostly a tourist gimmick. But you are most welcome to try. Imagine you're a grape.
Ah, me enseña para que sea la trampa con la que mato a uno.
Picture of the three of you.
Oh, come on, Tamara. When in Rome.
Fine.
Ahí la podría matar, pero no puedo. Tengo que seguir la historia.
Say queso.
May I see that, Mr. Vargas? I believe I blinked.
So, this is what the little guy feels like.
Oh, good. Looks like one for the mantle.
Anything else you wish to know? There's really no trouble.
Haz preguntas. Ok, sí la tengo que matar en uno de estos. Pero en uno más sigiloso, ¿no? Este era muy obvio. El de arriba. O sea, podría aventarme todo el pinche recorrido, pero no.
I'm interested in these containers.
Ah, yes. Our large fermentation tanks are constructed from solid French oak and each contain up to 500 gallons of grape must.
Interesting. Are those cooling sockets?
They are indeed, senora. The cooling system allows us to fine-tune the entire process. Temperature, humidity levels, etc.
También como que tener contenedores abiertos aquí da mucho riesgo automático, ¿no?
Winemaking facility to our carefully nurtured grape stock, hand-picked with loving care by local experts. We have only one purpose: to make the best vinos in Argentina and beyond.
Well, looks like an accident waiting to happen.
Occupational hazard. Eh, Burnwood?
Sí. Accidentes laborales. El otro sí era muy obvio. El de aplastarla sí era muy obvio. Me iban a reclamar.
Call. Something about work. I don't think she'll be coming back.
Oh well, I'm sure she can find her way out. Let's proceed. Excelente. Let's continue to the barrel room.
Me encanta que mantengan el tono.
So, are you associates of Mr. Yates?
You might say we run in the same circles.
Law and order. Must be very exciting.
It's about 99% preparation.
And so we arrive to our final stop, the barrel room. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Paladin, the most expensive wine in existence.
Ah, aquí está el otro.
Which are made from ballistic
Muy bien.
glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
Here comes Senor Yates now. I shall leave you in his capable hands.
How reassuring.
Ah, Miss Burnwood, is it not? Don Yates. Pleased to meet you.
Historia de la misión completada.
Recommended. As Chief of the Heralds, let me be the first to say welcome aboard.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates. Rest assured that I will be following your every lead very closely.
Say, that reminds me. We're about to have a little Herald get-together up at the house. Just a modest toast to celebrate my forthcoming inauguration as Constant. You are, of course, most welcome to join us. I believe you shall make a fine Herald once the training wheels are off.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Capital. Right this way. Into the lion's den. Why don't you take a break, Corvo? We're done here for now, I think. Oh, but don't go too far. I may still need your services later.
I'll be closer than you think.
Oh, almost forgot. Cortazar, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin and bring it up to the house for our special occasion.
Got it, Chief.
Bien. Ahora ese güey es el que me va a dar la nueva misión.
Flowers. Mr. Yates.
Hey, whoa. Space bubble, buddy.
Uy, que la cámara se quite. Ok, revelación de historia de una misión.
Flowers. Mr. Yates wants the 1945 Grand Paladin brought up to the house. Special occasion.
Did aliens land on the front lawn? Have the ghosts of Jesus, John Lennon, and Eva Peron unexpectedly come for dinner? Help me out here. What could possibly be so...
La cámara de vinos. La segura cámara frigorífica de vinos que hay junto a la sala de barricadas contiene los vinos más preciados de la bodega, pero las puertas de acceso, que están hechas de cristal antibalas, solo pueden abrirse desde un terminal situado en la sala de seguridad del piso de arriba. Ahí está. Alegato final. Una reunión en la bodega y, a juzgar por el vino que ha elegido Yates, se trata de una especie de celebración, probablemente una reunión de heraldos para felicitar a Yates por su inminente ascenso. La presencia de Diana, un riesgo calculado. Hacerse pasar por un Sumiller y llevar el gran paladín del 45 daría vía libre a la reunión, lo cual podría ser una oportunidad para eliminar a Yates y tal vez también a Vidal. Ah, bueno, pero eso es porque ya me eché a Vidal. Ahora me tengo que disfrazar de un güey de esos. No puede ser. Ok. Ya no puedo hackear, ¿verdad? ¿O sí? A ver. ¿Cómo puedo abrir para acá? A ver. Se controla desde el piso de arriba, sí, pero debería haber algo más, ¿no? Aquí. Ay, se necesita clave descifrada. Ay, necesito un destornillador, neta. Después de todo, no dice al fin. Un destornillador. No. Ok. Bien, disfrazo y me deshago del testigo inconsciente. No importa. Agradece que no te maté. Estaba limpia. Bien, desactivo los láseres. Es un año vintage. Vete a la verga. ¿Yo cómo voy a saber cuál es el año vintage? Ay, qué tonto, mira. Pude haber oscurecido esta mamada. Oh, mira. Para embriagarme. Puro poder. Ay, lo pude haber envenenado. Para probar de una vez el veneno. Un año vintage, pues es el de la botella, ¿no? A ver, ¿cuánto? A ver. Envenenar. Quiero ver cómo se ve esta mamada. Y ya se me consumió el veneno, me imagino. Sí, ya se me consumió el veneno. Bueno, ajá. Quiere el vino del 45, a ver. Vamos a ver si es del 45. Ahí está. Habla con el jefe de seguridad.
Hey, Flowers. Over here. Come on, while we're young.
Traigo un bueno,
Present to you the 1945 Grand Paladin.
Huh. Somehow I thought it'd be bigger. Come on, Flowers. Guests are waiting.
Casi 80 años de añejado, 79 años a día de hoy. Bueno, 73 y unos meses. Pero redondémoslo a 80 años de añejado esta madre.
Go on, get yourself patted down. We're still on alert from all those big shot CEOs getting offed.
If you want to come through, I'm gonna need to pat you down.
Ah, no se permite cachear. Ok. ¿Qué traigo? Traigo muchas cosas. Ocultar objeto. Esto. ¿Qué más traigo que sea ilegal? Soltar. ¿Qué más traigo que sea ilegal? Ya nada.
Looking good.
You wanna pass? I check.
Dejar cachear.
That's not up for discussion. So there's no need to flex. You ain't got to impress me.
La mecánica del cacheo hubiera estado un poquito más preparada.
So here's the deal, Flowers. The boss is having a powwow with some employees, and discretion is the name of the game. I'm sure you figured that out already, you being a scholar and all. Don't discuss, disclose, or hell, even contemplate what goes down. Just set your mind to wool-gathering mode. You think you can do that for me, Flowers?
Worry not, Mr. Cortazar. I'm the very soul of discretion.
Good man.
Le voy a dar un botellazo en todo el hocico.
They're already at it. Go on, place the wine on the table. I'll pour it.
Decant.
Pardon me, Your Majesty.
I have always
Pon el gran paladín en la mesa.
the unspoken heroes of Providence. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Flowers, our resident sommelier. I believe he has brought us something quite special. Perhaps.
Preséntalo. Opcional.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Flowers, our resident sommelier. I believe he has brought us something quite special. Perhaps you will educate us, Mr. Flowers.
Claro.
This is the 1945 Grand Paladin. One of only 5 bottles in existence. The vintage is legendary. The proverbial unicorn wine. The year was hot. The wine's super concentrated, and thanks to hail and frost, the production was small. Only 300 bottles were ever produced. And when the vineyard was bombed during the closing days of World War II, only a single crate survived. It is said to have amazingly complex aromas with long, savory layers of fruit and spice flavors, and a silky texture. Enjoy.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Flowers. Feel free to stick around in case our guests have questions. This wine was gifted to me by the Arch Society in acknowledgement of my firm's legal services. It stands as a powerful reminder that Providence draws its strength not from force, but from partnership. We are but a few, and yet together we are unstoppable because we stand united. My friends, loyalty is everything, which is why we cannot allow traitors into our ranks.
Ah, yes. Here it comes.
This woman has waged bloody war on us. More than a dozen heralds and operatives dead. Your colleagues and clients, my friend, Ken Morgan. Not to mention the partners themselves, our founders, our benefactors. Make no mistake, this woman's hands are soaked in blood. Our blood. And Arthur Edwards, the new supreme head of Providence, is handing her the keys to the kingdom. Now, does that seem right to you, my friends? Does that sound like loyalty?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Perhaps Edwards simply recognizes talent when he sees it. Perhaps this is why I am also in the running to become constant.
Se viene algo turbio.
Outburst. I dare say I am in the lead. Don.
What the? You're lying, of course. Which only proves my point. You cannot be trusted, Miss Burnwood. This woman will be our downfall. That is, unless we take matters into our own hands. You are heralds, sworn to protect Providence against all threats, including inside ones. I have devised a plan. Together we can make it work, but you have to decide now, my friends. Are you with me?
Yes.
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 I agree.
Yes.
Escort Miss Burnwood to my office. I'll join you shortly.
Right. Move it. Let's go.
Ok.
I'm warning you, Yates. This will not go your way.
We need to get our stories straight. Diana Burnwood died today by the hand of her rope.
Llega hasta Diana.
47. Revenge for her
10 minutos.
changing side. This is what all
Este me reconoce, el otro no. ¿A dónde están llevando a esta? Ah, acá, perfecto. Un piso más arriba. Llave. Ah, puta madre. Necesito subir por otro lado.
Don't you remember? It was a huge scandal. One of those whatever case.
Doesn't ring a bell. So, Mrs. Yates was a career diplomat.
Oh, yes. An international superstar.
Ok, por acá. Afortunadamente no es un sitio ilegal. No me ven. Moneda, 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 moneda. Moneda.
Okay. What in the... Command, I just heard something. I don't know. I'm gonna go check it out.
Monedita y el arma. El otro está acá afuera.
Took you long enough. Quick, clear the floor and get yourself a guard outfit. Yates won't be long.
Acabo con el guardia. No. Ataque sigiloso. Muerte innecesaria. No, me iba a ir limpio. Me iba a ir limpio. Ah. Ay, no mames, que ocupo la pinche llave. Ah, no, esto. A huevo. Su arma y ya. Ah, puta madre, me iba a ir limpio.
Good. I was beginning to worry.
Were you?
No. Listen up, 47. Yates will be here shortly. He'll have his thug Cortazar do his dirty work, but he won't pass up on a chance for a good gloat and a monologue.
So, private space? Kill room decor?
Exactly. We won't get another shot at this. Now sit down and blend in. When I provide a distraction, you just be ready to move.
Ok. Ahí viene. Y yo me tengo que apurar para esconder el cuerpo de este pendejo acá. Ahí estamos. Esperar.
Corvo, pick up your damn phone. Plan B is a go. I repeat, Plan B is a go. Start prepping the crime scene like we discussed. Remote, staged accident. Cortazar will bring the package. Get it done. Miss Burnwood.
You rolled out
Solo la
the red carpet
confrontación.
just for me. Dawn, you shouldn't have.
So confident, even in defeat. I suppose you're not used to danger, always safe behind your screens. Just tell me one thing before we part ways.
Why me?
Why you? Why would Edwards trust you? Please. It will keep me awake at nights, and I'm 65. I get up 4 times to piss as it is.
Simple, really. Edwards is proud. He considers himself the cleverest man alive, and yet we tricked him on Isle of Scale, and it's eating him up. He needs to win. Full, unequivocal victory. My recruitment was just the feather in his cap. By the way, you were right about one thing.
Yeah, I'm all ears.
A la verga. Cálmese usted. Adiós. Ay.
You're in. Well done, 47. Better get rid of the body. Won't be long before they come looking. When you're done, meet me on the dance floor. Oh, and dress appropriately.
Ah, aún así me iba a ir limpio, güey. Qué tristeza. Ah. Traje característico de 47 con guantes. Las llaves. Tarro de píldoras. Y soltaremos... sí, tengo que soltar lo ilegal. Soltar. Qué forma de querer exponerme. Ya, tranquila, tranquila, usted no vio nada. Y todavía preguntas. La última pieza.
Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the Olive Grove at sunset. One last tango, 47.
Uy, güey.
How did you know?
Your deal. That kind of power always comes with a price. What's yours?
I think you know.
Lo sabía, lo sabía.
I am sorry. This is a necessary evil.
What have you done?
Ether brand neurotoxin. Transfers by touch. See, Edwards learns by his mistakes, 47. And as you've clearly demonstrated, brute force is futile. It had to be me. It was the only way.
To get this close.
My family. I know what you did. After all these years, I finally know.
I am sorry.
You didn't have a choice. I did. Providence used you, but I'm no better. All I saw was a blank slate, a weapon to wield. I told myself it was what you needed, but people aren't meant to be controlled. This is a kindness. Goodbye, Agent.
Lo sabía, lo sabía, lo sabía, güey.